Kos Island in Greece is not as known as tourist hotspots like Rhodes or Crete, but that's exactly why it might be the perfect place to visit. I certainly had a lot of fun on my visit to this beautiful island in the Aegean Sea, and in this video I'm sharing the top 10 best things to do in Kos. So let's just get started straight away! One of the best places to start your trip is Kos Town, because it gives you a little bit of everything. You have the harbor, old ruins, small streets, shops, cafes, restaurants, and plenty of places where you can just walk around without a big plan. It feels lively, but still easy to enjoy. What I like about Kos Town is how the history is mixed right into normal island life. You can be walking to get a drink and suddenly pass old ruins, a castle, or a pretty square. A good place to start is around the harbor and eleftherias square, then slowly make your way through the streets nearby. You can also see the plane tree of Hippocrates, which is one of the island's famous historic stops. It doesn't need to be a rushed sightseeing day. Just wandering around, stopping for food, and enjoying the town atmosphere is already a really nice way to spend a few hours. Kos Town is often listed as one of the island's main areas for history, cafes, and walking around, so definitely a must-visit place on the island. The Castle of the Knights is one of the main historic sites in Kos Town, and it's worth seeing if you're already walking around the harbor area. It sits right by the water, so even before you go inside, the location makes it feel impressive. The old stone walls, towers, and sea views give the area a lot of character. Walking through the castle, you can see the remains of the old fortress and imagine how important this spot must have been in the past. It was built by the Knights of St. John, who controlled several islands in this part of Greece. I liked that it adds a bit of history without feeling like a heavy museum visit. You can explore at your own pace, take some photos, and enjoy the views toward the harbor. It's an easy activity to combine with Kos Town, especially if you want a bit of history between cafes, shops, and waterfront walks. Paradise Beach is one of the most popular beaches in Kos, and it's easy to see why. The water is clear, the sand is soft, and the whole place has that classic Greek island beach feeling. It's a good choice if you want a beach that looks beautiful, but also has enough facilities nearby to make the day easy. What I like about Paradise Beach is that it works well for both relaxing and doing a little more. You can rent a sunbed, swim in the shallow water, or grab something to eat from one of the nearby beach spots. There are also water sports around if you want something more active, but you don't have to do any of that to enjoy it. There's also this cool spot pretty near to the shore where you can see bubbles coming out of the seafloor, which is pretty interesting. The beach can get busy in summer, so going earlier in the day is a good idea. Even with more people around, it's still one of those beaches that feels worth visiting because the water and setting are just so nice. If you found this video helpful so far, please subscribe to my channel and click the thumbs up button as well. For something historical, the Asclepieion is one of the most important places to visit in Kos. It was an ancient healing center, and it's closely connected with Hippocrates, who is often called the father of medicine. Even if you're not usually that into ancient ruins, this place is still worth seeing because it gives the island more depth than just beaches and restaurants. The site is built on different levels, so as you walk around, you'll see old stone remains, steps, columns, and wide views over the area. I liked that it feels open and peaceful, not like a crowded indoor museum. You can take your time moving through the different parts, and imagine how people came here long ago for healing and treatment. It's the kind of stop that doesn't take your whole day, but still feels meaningful. It's an interesting place to visit, and I loved the peaceful atmosphere. Agios Stefanos Beach is one of the most interesting beach stops in Kos because it gives you more than just sand and water. The beach itself is pretty, with clear water and nice views, but what makes it stand out are the old ruins right next to the shore. It's not every day you can swim and then walk a few steps to see ancient remains by the sea. What I like about this place is the mix of history and beach time. You can relax on the sand, go for a swim, and look out toward the small island of Kastri, which has a little white and blue church on it. The whole area feels very Greek and very scenic without needing to do much. It's also a great spot for photos, especially with the ruins, the water, and the island all in one view. If you want a beach that feels a bit more special than a normal swim stop, Agios Stefanos is definitely worth adding. For a break from the beach, Zia Village is a really nice place to visit. It's a small mountain village with narrow streets, little shops, traditional tavernas, and great views over the island. It feels different from the beach towns, which makes it a good change of pace during the trip. I liked walking around slowly, looking at the small stores, and just enjoying the quieter village atmosphere. You'll find local products, souvenirs, and places selling things like honey, herbs, and handmade items. You can also visit Kos Natural Park, which is this small but really beautiful park with animals, plants, and great views. Zia is also famous for sunset, so a lot of people come later in the day to eat dinner and watch the sky change colors. It can get busy around that time, but the view makes it worth it. If you want something that feels more local and scenic, Zia is a great stop to add to your itinerary. A boat trip is a great way to see more than just Kos itself. Many tours leave from the harbor and take you to nearby islands like Kalymnos, Serimos, and Plati. There are these pirate ships that are popular, but also other smaller group options or private boats if you prefer something less touristy. It's usually a relaxed full-day trip, with time for swimming, walking around small villages, and enjoying the water along the way. What I like about this kind of trip is that it gives you a little adventure without being too much work. You just get on the boat, enjoy the sea views, and stop at different places during the day. Kalymnos is known for its sponge diving history and has a more local feel, while Serimos is quiet and simple, with a small beach and calm water. Some tours also stop at swimming spots where you can jump in straight from the boat. It's a nice way to break up your beach and town days, and it makes the trip feel a bit bigger than just one island. If you want a proper beach day, Tigaki Beach is one of the easiest choices in Kos. It has a long stretch of sand, clear, shallow water, and a relaxed holiday feel. It's the kind of beach where you can spend a few hours swimming, walking along the shore, or just sitting under an umbrella with a cold drink nearby. What makes Tigaki nice is that it works for different kinds of travelers. If you want comfort, there are beach bars, sunbeds, and places to eat close by. If you want to keep it more relaxed, you can just walk farther along the beach and find a quieter spot. The water is usually calm enough for easy swimming, which makes it good if you don't want rough waves. It's not a complicated place, and that's part of the appeal. After walking around Kos Town or visiting ruins, Tigaki is a great way to slow things down and enjoy the island's beachside. For something a bit different, the thermal springs at Therma Beach are worth checking out. They are located by the sea, and the warm water comes from natural springs that mix with the cooler seawater. The water can be surprisingly hot, which explains why a bunch of people would want to sit together in this one spot. It's not a fancy spa or anything like that, but that's actually part of what makes it interesting. The area itself is really nice as well, with cliffs and this random-ass house next to the beach. You can sit in the warm water, relax for a while, and then cool off in the ocean if it gets too hot. I liked that it feels more local and casual than a typical tourist attraction. It's also a nice stop if you're driving around the island and want to do something quick but memorable. Just keep in mind that the smell can be a bit strong because of the minerals, or maybe these goats shit in the water, but the experience is still fun and different. One of the best things to do in Kos is to slow down and enjoy a proper meal at a traditional Greek taverna. After beaches, ruins, and walking around town, sitting down somewhere relaxed with good food is one of those simple parts of the trip that can end up being really memorable. You'll find tavernas all over the island, from Kos Town to smaller villages and beach areas. I'd try dishes like grilled meat, fresh fish, Greek salad, tzatziki, fried cheese, or anything with local vegetables and olive oil. It doesn't need to be a fancy place. Sometimes the best meals are at casual, family-run spots with simple tables, friendly service, and a nice view nearby. If you're in a village like Zia or somewhere along the coast, dinner can feel even better because the setting adds so much. It's a relaxed way to enjoy the island and take in the slower Greek holiday feeling. And that's all for my Kos travel guide. Let me know in the comments below which of these 10 things you're most excited to do. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.